Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. I am so excited with this shit here. Married to Medicine, Season 3, Episode 1. You all know, it seemed like an eternity since my girls was on TV. I just couldn't wait for it to get back. But hell, it's back. Okay, so let's just start right out here. We got tacky ass fucking Toya and Dr. Eugene. You know, you guys know I like Dr. Eugene. I just can't stand Toya. Never could, and I can't. She hasn't changed a bit. She's still running around, living above her means, clowning, and trying to drag that man into the dirt. And the man's still telling her, we have to, you got a plan for a rainy day. You dumb whore. You don't wait until it starts drizzling and then thinking you planning. And she's just always on some old bullshit, acting all dumb. Oh yeah, I got the big house and this, that, and the other, and I'm glad I got it so I could just rub it in the girl's face. You're not rubbing anything in their face. They own their homes, you stupid ass. Anyway, but then, and again, that whole situation from the reunion and that, when she called Simone, Dr. Simone, a bad parent. Did y'all see within the first 15 minutes of the program, this bitch got the 3-year-old that's opening up the stove? And that wasn't his first time opening the stove. Okay? So, that kills me. That's one of those statements. Yeah, I understand Simone when Simone snaps out. I understand Simone never ever forgave her again in life. Because there's a couple things that people don't want to be labeled as if they're not. Okay? Nobody wants to be labeled as a drunken bitch if you're not. Nobody wants to be labeled as a faggot or a lesbian if they're not. Nobody wants to be labeled as a bad parent if they're not. That's just the way it is. Those things will always get you into some turmoil. It just is what it is. I really... Whatever. It is generally a motherfucker that really is a bad parent that is always trying to throw that shit out there. I don't know. That's something I understand, Simone. I don't care what anybody says. I understand her. Motherfucker tell you you're a bad parent. It's really the gloves are off. I've actually had that happen. I'm not a bad parent, okay? And I know for a fact there are people that would love to have a page out of my fucking book of parenting. But whatever. Whatever, is what it is. But all at the same time, these are the same people who have all these other little issues and all this glass house and brick throwing and carry it on, but accusing other people of being bad parents and their kids is just as fucked up. But whatever. Okay, I'm not going to rant this early in the season. Let's move on. Next, we see Dr. Jackie, and she's meeting with her personal trainer. He's a little bit of eye candy. And she has this program that she wants to do, all geared around weight loss and healthy eating. And she basically wants to roll it out with the girls in the group. And I think it's a good idea. I really do. I think it's a good idea. It's a good way to get done what Dr. Jackie feels strongly about without really offending people. I think she's going about it a good way. And like I said, the little personal trainer, adding him to the cuff is going to help because he's a little bit of eye candy now. So I was down with that. I was like, okay, Dr. Jackie, I like Dr. Jackie anyway. So I like to see how that's going to unroll. That's going to be interesting. Next thing we see Dr. Simone and Dr. Heavenly. Now, y'all know boxhead ass Heavenly. I don't know where they became good Judies, but they're good Judies. Dr. Simone was talking about how she's gotten everything together. She's pretty good. All her billing and her financial stuff has been straightened out. She's doing good. So I was real happy about that because I love that damn Simone. We're crazy ass. So I love her hair and her confessional when it's all straight down. It looks so good. Her makeup looks good. Whoever the glam squad is, working with Simone, my girl looks good. But that hair is so bad. It was so sharp on her. I really like it. I said, okay, because, she's a plain Jane. So they done brought her on up a little taste. So anyway, I was glad to see that Dr. Simone has everything all together. So definitely her and Cecil, I'm sure they're doing well. They seem to be doing better, much better. Because I had said before, last season, girl, don't you lose that man playing games. You know, so she got everything together. Heavenly's still heavenly. You know, y'all know I can't do Heavenly. I can't. The only time that me and Heavenly see eye to eye is when she's tearing up Mariah's motherfucking family. Now, when she goes and lets Mariah's family have it, me and Heavenly, it's just like this. Because Heavenly gave me some of my best moments last season when she let Mariah's mother have it. But whatever. But Heavenly, she's just so damn abrasive sometimes and delusional. And that damn Adora, is it Adora? Alora. She's getting worse. She's getting worse, girl. You better get a handle on her, honey. She turned around just as nice and told Heavenly, you go on and dress up as yourself for the haunted Halloween party. That's scary enough. I said, oh, this little girl. She better get her, honey. That little girl's something else. Just literally, you just a little motherfucker running around just letting folks have it. She better get her. She better get hold of her or it's going to be something else. I'm telling you. So then after that, you know, we roll into the next scene. And the next scene is when I got all excited because, you know, I got to see my girl Quad. You all know I love Queen Quad, honey. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. And, you know, I watch a ton of reality shows. I do. I watch a ton of reality shows. And I'm usually not team anybody. Like, even with the Real Housewives, I've been watching the Real Housewives since they first came on. I don't think there's really one that there's only a few that I really don't care for, and that's really Claudia and Kim. I don't like Kim Zolciak. Now, I could deal with any of them. I don't like Kim Zolciak and her family. They could jump on the fucking lake. But I don't generally take on to team this person or that person. Baby, I've been team Quad from day one. I like Quad. I don't know what it is. I don't even care. I like Quad. She works for me. She was so motherfucking clean during that damn photo shoot. And that black goddamn tux. Quad, you play too much. You play too much. You really do. All this hair. I got my life. In the room with the wigs. I got my life. I said, girl, get on down. She ain't changed a bit. Ain't changed a bit. Short. Everything's together. I'm so happy that the puppy line is actually working out. You know, we looked at the business plan and all that and last season, and she started rolling things out, and there was some kinks and different things, but she worked through it, and everything looks like it is really going well, and I'm really happy for her with that. But I got such life at the photo shoot, and she was just as crazy as she could be, and Dr. G was just as crazy as he could be, and I was so happy to see them. And I'm just too damn happy. I'm never this happy in the beginning of the season, but I'm so glad to see you all. My goodness. But anyway, okay, but let's just get to business. Quad. Let me tell you this. I'm going to yell at you because I told you all last season. What did James say? Don't fuck with Lisa Nicole. Did I not say that in 92 videos? Don't fuck with Lisa Nicole. I didn't know what it was or why I already knew about all her network marketing background and all that. I do network marketing and stuff, so I understand it and I respect it and all that. She does good at that and different things like that. But something about Lisa Nicole never sat right with me, and especially when it came down to her dealing with Quad and wanting to be part of Quad's mix. No, hell no, fuck no, shit, no. I said that from the beginning. Leave Lisa Nicole alone. And here we go. Lisa Nicole and Quad got issues. But we knew that. We knew that. Anytime a bitch can't dress herself, the fuck she need to be dressing somebody else. Moving on. Anyway. Okay, so we see Lisa and Darren. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't dislike Lisa. I actually spoke to Lisa. We had a short conversation on Twitter. last season. And she was all right. She's cool. We had some banter back and forth about the whole cheating versus working on a marriage and that kind of thing. And it made, talking to her, it was a good conversation. It really was. She wasn't shady or anything like Mariah. Me and Mariah kind of butted heads on Twitter, but like she stopped. She stopped because you don't win with James like that. So she stopped. So I don't fuck with her. Again, y'all know I don't follow people that I don't care for and things like that. And I don't never really have much nice to say about Mariah. So no, you can look on my Twitter. I don't follow Mariah Huck anywhere. I don't really give a fuck what Mariah's doing. But anyway, I hope her the best. And we didn't see Mariah at all in this episode. But I wish her the best. I don't wish ill on her. I got respect for her, especially about her writing talents and things like that. And I've said that before. But she's just not my kind of chick. It is what it is. But Lisa Nicole, she was cool, and she explained to me on Twitter what she was, her whole thing of how she was able to forgive Darren for certain things and move forward. It was very informative. It made me look at her in a different light, and it was interesting. And I come away from the conversation respecting her a little more with different things, and it was cool. And I seen her point of view, and I enjoyed the conversation that we had. It was cool. But when it comes to business, for whatever reason, still, you meshing with Quad, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't trust you. Something ain't right. Something in the motherfucking water ain't clean. But anyway, did you catch how Darren looks a little bothered? Because last season he was real unbothered. Like, whatever. He's just kind of floating around, trying to look like genuine and trying to be cute and shit and everything like that. For whatever reason, he seems irritated. They don't seem to be getting along very well. And she wanted to dish some teas on camera, and he was not there for that shit. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the fuck it is that Lisa Nicole's trying to break out with, that Darren don't agree with. He wouldn't even stay in the fucking room with her while she tried to break the shit out. He was like, bitch, you on your own. He told her, you'll be here talking to your motherfucking self. And he walked out, and she was looking quite foolish. I said, damn. And because she had just said in the confessional, he don't like mess. And she was ultimately getting ready to be messy as hell. And he gave her girl babs and left out the room. So I don't know what that's all about. But I know there's a whole issue about her running a background check on Quad and all this bullshit about supposedly doing business. Let's back up. Let's just back the fuck on up, because I don't ever remember it being said that you were going to invest in Quad's business. Dwight took Quad to Lisa about fabrics and fabric choice and more of like mentoring. And then I hate a bitch to do that too. Like, you came to me because you wanted me to be your mentor. Well, girl, stop it. Stop it. Stop. But all in all, my understanding was that Quad went to Lisa because Lisa already had connections with fabric store. Yeah. And just seeing how the business model worked. I never got the idea that Lisa Nicole was ever going to be an investor or anything like that. So I don't know where all that shit came from. Shit ain't sitting right. Something in the motherfucking water ain't clean. I think Lisa Nicole is a messy bitch. For whatever reason, she decided to run that background check on Quad. Yes, I have a problem with it. If they're doing business or something, that's something different. But again, I don't remember nothing about the business. I think that bitch was being nosy and nebby. And then she's saying shit about Mariah and pulling Mariah into it and so they got a bigger secret. Now, I can't wait for the shit to come out. Can't wait for it to come out. But it really don't sound like no big of a deal. Quad son boy, she ain't give a fuck. Everybody know her and Dr. G had a little scuffle. They scuffled a little taste. Because Dr. G's mouth gets raw sometime. And Quad, I can see them two, squaring off. Shit happens. They learned their lesson, and I don't think they'll have that problem again. Okay? That's cool. But, Lisa, really? Are you the one to go pull the sheet down? You're the one to pull the sheet down. Because I think it's I don't think it's as embarrassing that they went to jail for scuffling as it is to have to count up how many dicks and pussies that your husband has sucked. Now that's just a bit much. Boom. Anyway, moving on. We'll get back into that in a minute. Tacky ass fucking Toya was planning on doing this party. She's doing a party, a big haunted house party and everything like that. The house is gorgeous. It really is. Beautiful house. They had it all done up. Jackie and Simone. Oh, that was the whole other thing. The men get along. And then I'll get to that in a minute about the party. Dr. Eugene definitely wanted Cecil. Yeah, Cecil. To be there. To be at the party. Because they get along. And Toya didn't really want Simone to be there. And if I was Simone, I wouldn't even want to go. Or wanted to be there. But anyway, so she finally did. They got the invitation. Then it was this whole thing. Fucking in the car, Dr. Jackie was trying to role play with Simone. And Simone was like, because that ain't how that bitch talk. Had me screaming. Screaming, do you hear me? But she knows Toya. Toya's one of them bitches, it don't matter. She's just messy. She's just messy as hell, and it just don't cut off. When they got there, Toya immediately started in on Simone. Immediately. All about, about the invitation and that. And I'm laughing at Simone. Simone's like, that bitch knows she ain't called me because I have her blocked. So she actually never did invite. Like she said she was. She didn't invite Simone. Her husband invited Simone and her husband through the husband. She ain't called Simone because she knew her ass was blocked. Shady motherfucker. That was some of that Sheree Whitfield and Nene shit from season 1 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But whatever, she started right in on Simone, with the slick shit. It was a mess. Lisa Nicole walked through the door, she shading, talking about, look at this house, child, the upkeep. The upkeep gotta be as much as the rent. I said, they really, I don't know what the big deal about her renting, but they really, are really on them about the fact that they're renting a house. I don't see what the big deal is. It is what it is. But let's do this. I seen the one bitch on there, and there is one bitch on here that I don't like. So let me say this now. Because I could even stomach Mariah and her family. They're fucking funny. Her, Bullwinkle, and Rocky do give you something to laugh at. But Carrie Wells, I don't like Carrie Wells. Do you understand that? I don't like her ass. I don't like her, period. I think she's prejudiced. I think she's shady. And I think she thinks she's better. No, I don't think. I know she thinks she's better than all of them. Okay? So you could see when I looked at her and I was still hating her when she did her little cameo acting role on Tyler Perry's for the Have and Have Nots. I wanted to kick her fucking face through the screen on there too. What, you so fucking rich and so to do, bitch. What the fuck is you over there on Tyler Perry's little production for? Doing a little acting role. In that little Chitlin Circuit. For you, that's Chitlin Circuit, isn't it? I can't stand her. And I seen her, and then when she said, I'm really offended that Eugene is here in whiteface tonight. Shut your motherfucking ass up, Carrie Welsh, you bitch. I don't like her. I don't like her. Her and Kim Zolciak, y'all can put them the bitches in one bag, shake them up, and throw it in the motherfucking river. Anyway, moving on. Toya was starting off messy as hell. Quad came in dressed as showgirl, turning it. Costume wasn't even fall on what the theme was, but that's Quad, ain't it? She was turning it. I kind of felt bad because Toya started right in. Well, yes. Lisa Nicole's doing this, and Lisa Nicole said that, and this, that, and the other. And it was making me mad because a bitch like that don't got time for that. And then it was just messy, and the mess just kept growing because more people were coming out to the area. But did y'all catch that when Quad was like she's saying, well, no, Toya, is this, or this is why I feel this way, but it's just them. And Toya kept like over talking Quad. it was kind of one of those situations where like a bitch, they've already drawn their conclusion and they're not really listening to you. So bitch, why the fuck are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? You know, and that's enough to infuriate you. It really is. And you know what? And I'm going to give you an example. You all know I do this, so just hang with me here. Just hang with me. I have a cousin. There was a little situation going on with me and my aunt. She's my aunt, and we're going to have a situation because that's just what we do. And she come to me, my cousin, and asked me some questions about what had actually went on with me and my aunt. So I end up telling her, you know, I told her, you know, what my aunt did, which was really fucked up. It was really some fucked up shit. And one day we'll really go into all the details of what my aunt did. She's a dirty bitch for what she did. But whatever, I always come out victorious. But my cousin had the nerve, after you asked me, now I see her, we're across town, okay? She just runs into me and we're across town. And she says to me, well, I just can't imagine your aunt doing that. So if you fucking thought you knew, bitch, why would you ask? That's what I'm talking about. That's the shit that Toya was doing to Quad. I didn't like it. It got right up underneath my fingernails like bamboo shoots. If you think you know, bitch, why are you asking her? And then you're talking to her like you don't believe what she's saying. I can't stand that. That really fucking bothers me. Bitch, if you've already drawn your conclusions, then fucking keep them to yourself, bitch. I don't need to know what your conclusion is. Fucker. And then I'm sitting there with my cousin, and then the bitch turns around and asks me, okay, well, can I get a ride back with you? I said, fuck no, you can. You can get on that motherfucking bus. You know how you brought your non-believing ass over here? Bitch, that's how the fuck you'll get back. And for the record, I have court documents of everything I said that is the truth. And anytime you want to see them, bitch, you can see them. Oh, motherfuckers. But that brought me right back to that. Whenever I seen that, it just got right under my fingernails. I said, oh, that bitch, that Toya. Then she went from there, and then she started up with that old bullshit. You know, when once Lisa Nicole came, and then her and Quad started squabbling about the shit that went on, and Lisa Nicole's story was changing and shit. Then Toya, Jackie was like, okay, y'all, this is getting out of hand. You know, this, that, thing, and the other. Toya going to attack Jackie. Tell Jackie what she can say and what the fuck she can't say. Really, Toya? She was just doing the most, and she was really leaning on this whole thing of it's my house, it's my house. Nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck, Toya. Tacky ass. And then she goes off and she starts up with Simone. And Simone's like, I'm right here, Toya. You say whatever, just say what you got to say, this, that, the other. Then she made a problem and turned around and called her a fucking bad parent again. Did you hear it? She said something else again about her being a bad parent to somebody. Guess what? I'd have beat her motherfucking ass right in her own house. I would have. I'd have been just out of order. I'd have been out of order. But at that point, she needed her ass whooped. Then she went so far as to tell her something else. She said, you know, you accused me of being aggressive and stuff, but you're the one who wanted to fight me and stuff and all the shit. Like, everybody know I don't want to do nothing. When I want to do something, I do it. Oh, so now you're bad, right? You're a bad bitch, right? Yeah, okay. Simone told her, you and no other motherfucker is going to put their hands on me, bitch, and I don't give a fuck if I am in your house. I said, come on, Simone, come on through. Come on through. But Simone was better than me because I'd have been all out of words. All that she had going on, baby, I'd have kissed that bitch, queen for the day. Bam. She's doing too much. Toya was doing way too fucking much. Way too much. I can't do her, and I can see we still gonna be at it. But whatever. It was really good. Jackie told her, you can't tell me what the fuck to say, shit. It was gonna be a mess. But they read her, like Quad said, girl, Toya, you know, let me talk. You know, even when Quad and Lisa Nicole were going back and forth, Toya kept jumping in. As if to say, like what Quad was. I said, child, And it ain't gonna be long. Toya and Quad gonna be at it. Quad sure said, girl, child, I don't know who ignored her in her life. Girl, shut up. And then Quad told that motherfucking Lisa Nicole, I'm gonna tell you something, woman to woman. I'm going to run a background check on you, boo-boo. And I hope you're ready. And I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm going to sprint whatever I find. Yes, I'm going to dish. So just so you know. And I said, okay. And then the previews for next week, you know I'm used to talk about the previews. But in the previews, this was funny. That motherfucking Quad got a private detective and told that motherfucker, I want to know if that bitch's mammy's elbows are ashy. And I about fell on the floor. The shit is definitely on and popping. And I'm thinking that Mariah will be back into the mix next week. You know, she ain't my favorite. But with the shit that's going on, come on, Mariah. I'm welcoming her in because Toya and that motherfucking Lisa Nicole need shut down. And as much as me and Mariah don't see eye to eye, she will motherfucking get them together. And I know when Mariah's name come up, she is going to get at that motherfucking Lisa Nicole. And I am so here for it. So, yeah, we're back. We're back. So, all right, y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You all know how that works. I will catch you all next week. I'm so glad to see these folks back. Hell, I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye for now, guys.